Hi, my name is Roberta Gotti. I'm an actress and practicing artist, and I'll be talking about some of my work which references La Marquise de Sade. I became interested in the work of La Marquise de Sade when I first came to London, and I became part of the London nightclub scene. I met some interesting people who introduced me to de Sade's work. And I found de Sade's work fascinating because it's very uncompromising and deals with difficult subjects. And also because I realized that many artists of the present and the past make reference to his work to make political statements. So I became an actress, and I then started writing my own plays, and I wrote a piece called Jane Sadian. And for this piece, I researched de Sade's novel, Justin, The Misfortunes of Virtue, and also Angela Carter's The Sadian Woman. My play deals with the complexities and the difficulties in contemporary relationships. And I also, within the play, narrate extracts from Justin, The Misfortunes of Virtue. Then later on, I created this video called OCTAVIE, the Four Libertines. And I just picked a piece from the book, Justin, The Misfortunes of Virtue, and this story about this young girl who's 15 years old, and she's kidnapped from her governess while she's traveling back to her family, and she's brought to this monastery, a place called St. Mary's in the Woods, and where these men of power rape and torture young girls. This girl, Octavie, is brought in as a replacement for another girl called Omphalie, who's been retired, and retired means killed. So in my film, I used vintage imagery, archive movies, imagery of an American town, and I manipulated them with technology, with film effects and filters, and I just wanted to give it an effect of like a never-ending story, like something that keeps happening to women. Then the second piece is SCARLET Women, and is a collaboration with a filmmaker named Tony Hickson, who works in a similar manner to me. And in this film, I narrate a South African fairy tale called SCARLET Woman. And also the animations include some of my drawings, because I also have a drawing practice. This fairy tale interested me because it's about the themes of life and death and rebirth and transformation. And it starts off being about a woman who's been sent away by her father, actually thrown into the sea by her father, and she drowns, dies, and her flesh is eaten away by the currents and by the fish, until she becomes a skeleton. And then eventually a fisherman comes by and fishes her up, and then brings her to his hut, and later on her flesh grows back onto her body. So I liked this tale about transformation and about the sea, because for me the sea represents emotions and the inner world. And I just wanted to give the audience a feeling of the sea, of going back to oneself and getting in touch with our intuition. My work has dealt with elements of the feminine, female sexuality, the subversion of traditional gender roles. I'm also interested in dreams, in the nature of reality and illusion, the complexities of contemporary relationships. And in my films, I often use archive footage because I want to create a connection with the past and with our ancestors.